And I want to introduce my friend and longtime friend. This is Mr. Cliff Donley. Mr. Cliff Donley is also an ex-military. He was in the military during the time that it was all segregated, all black. And he attained the rank of captain before he left the military. And he was also one of the people who fought in North Korea for years. And there is still not a resolution of that war. There's just a truce. So this is Mr. Cliff Donley. Not only that, but he is one of our retired educators from the Renton School District, one of the first African Americans to retire from there.
Well, I'm Cliff Donley. I came to Seattle in 1955 by way of just getting out of Korea. I went into the Army as a second lieutenant after graduating from Prairie View A&M University in Texas. I arrived at Korea. My first assignment was on Old Baldy. When I got on Old Baldy, the night before I got there, there were 9 people left out of the company. The others were gone. So I joined them in Old Baldy. Just to show you how things were, when I reported in, the captain Stovall was the company commander. When I reported in, I could tell he didn't want me in his company. But I got through that. I fought from Old Baldy all the way from across the whole Korea. I fought from Old Baldy to Jane Russell. I fought on Old Baldy, Arrowhead Ridge, White Horse Mountain, and the Three Sisters. The Three Sisters were out in about a half a mile out in front of old White Horse Mountain. So I survived through that, and I was lucky to get back. My background as an educator. I came to Seattle in 1955 to get my master's degree from the University of Washington. As I got here, I tried to get an interview with the Seattle School District. They wouldn't even interview me. This was in 1955. So a friend of mine was in Alaska, and they called me and said they need some teachers in Alaska. So I went up to Alaska, and I was up there in southeastern Alaska for 4 years. I served there as 1 year as a teacher, and then I was an elementary principal. I came back from there in 1959. I came back to Seattle, and I interviewed at the Renton School District. They hired me in the Renton School District. And one thing, I was the second black, not the first. John Gardenhire was the first, and I was the second. And I retired from the Renton School District as a principal in 1992. And Bob and I have been friends for quite a few years. And so that's my background.